Hey everyone, it's Jade from boho.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be bringing you the Goodreads tag, and I'm not sure who it was created by. If I find out, I'll leave the details down below, but I was tagged by Sasha from Whispers of the Silent Wind. Thank you very much, Sasha. She's got a lovely channel as well, so everyone should go and check her out. I'll leave her channel details down below as well. First question is, what was the last book that you marked as read? That was How to Eat a Cupcake by Meg Donohue. I gave it 3.5 stars on Goodreads and I really enjoyed it. I just felt like there were way too many elements in it. And second question is, what are you currently reading? I'm currently reading Assassin's Apprentice by Hobb. I am really enjoying it. I was a little bit nervous about beginning it, to be very honest with you, because fantasy is not really my thing. I know, don't judge me, it's not my normal cup of tea, but I am pleasantly surprised by Hobb's Assassin's Apprentice so far. The third question I have quite a funny answer for. The question is, what was the last book that you marked as TBR, which is to be read? I went onto Goodreads and had a look, and it is How to Be Single by Liz Tuccillo. And I recently just got into a relationship, and I think that must have been before the thing with Tim happened, so it's quite, I don't know, it just sounds like such a funny book. I can't even remember what it's about, so I'm going to read you the thing about it. It says, How to Be Single by Liz Tuccillo. It's the most annoying question, and they just can't help asking you, why are you single? On a brisk October morning in New York, Julie Jensen, a single 38-year-old book publicist, gets a hysterical phone call from her friend Georgia. Reeling from her husband's announcement that he is leaving her for a samba teacher, Georgia convinces a reluctant Julie to organize a fun girls' night out with all of their single friends to remind her why it is so much fun not to be tied down. But the night becomes a wake-up call for Julie, because none of her friends seem to be having much fun. Alice, a former legal aid attorney, has recently quit her job to start dating for a living. Serena, who is busy becoming a fully realized person that she can't find time to look for a mate, and Ruby, a curvy and compassionate woman, has been mourning the death of her cat for months. Sounds like me. Fed up being single in Manhattan, Julie sets off to find out how women around the world deal with this dreaded phenomenon, from Paris to Rio to Sydney, Bali, Beijing, Mumbai, and someplace I've never heard of, Reykjavik. Julie falls in love, gets her heart broken, sees the world, and learns more than she has ever dreamed possible. Written in Liz Tuccillo's pitch-perfect, hilarious, and relatable voice, How to Be Single is the ultimate novel for the adventurer in us all. Okay, it actually sounds really good. I love to travel. Travel is my life. It's the thing that I am most passionate about besides reading and books and writing, so I actually think that I would still read that even though I am now in a relationship. Question number 4 is, what book do I plan to read next? That is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, a book utopia whose channel I will also link down below, is the one that sparked my interest in this book, and I recently got it as a present from Switzerland, the entire box set of the first 4 books, so I am very excited to start it next month. Do I use the star rating system? I don't really know what the system is. I just kind of feel it out. I go onto Goodreads and, you know, like, if a book really blows my mind and it resonates in my heart for a long time, I will give it 5 stars. If I really loved it and didn't want it to end and felt sad when it did, I'll give it 4. And then if it was enjoyable but, you know, could have been better, or there were elements to it that made it not as great as it could have been, I'll give it 3. If I thought it was pretty crap, I'd give it 2, and 1 star would be just because I have to give it a star rating to review it, and basically I thought that it was a pile of poo. Am I doing a 2016 reading challenge? I am going to be reading 50 books this year, hopefully, on Goodreads. Do I have a wish list? Yes, I do. A very large one, and I will not bore you with it. What book do I plan to buy next? And that has got to be After You by Jojo Moyes. I love Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I am very excited for the sequel and also for the movie that gets released this year. Do I have any favourite quotes and would I like to share a few? I am one of those very annoying people that put quotes on their Facebook status all the time, mainly from more spiritual books like Rumi. Let me see if I've got his book available somewhere. No. All my books are underneath me because I've just recently moved into my new flat and I haven't got my bookshelf yet. But yeah, so I normally do prefer to give more spiritual, enlightening, uplifting quotes, but there are a couple of books that really just have a great little saying for me that I enjoy. I'm not too prepared to give you lots of quotes, but I'll give you one or two. I go to seek a great perhaps, and this is from John Green's book, Looking for Alaska. And then I have two from a book I recently finished called The Undomestic Goddess by Sophie Kinsella. My life is changing and I'm changing with it. And the second one is, sometimes you don't need a goal in life. You don't need to know the big picture. You just need to know what you're going to do next. Next question I hate. I really hate it. Who are your favourite authors? And I don't know. You know, I used to think it was always David Nicholls, but the last book of his I read really disappointed me, and that was Us. But One Day was amazing. In general though, I really do enjoy David Nicholls' writing. I also love John Green's writing, but again, his last story that I read, which is a short story in the book Let It Snow, also disappointed me. So I'm not really feeling those two authors at the moment, but I've only read one Jojo Moyes book, which is Me Before You, and I loved it, and I am really excited to get more into her books this year. Who else is there? I don't know, you know, like, I love so many authors. It's such a difficult question. I don't know, I can't say. Have I joined any groups? I've joined Top 5 Wednesday, but I haven't actually really participated in it yet because the last couple of ones I didn't really have much to contribute towards. I think there was one about buzzwords and I didn't really know what buzzwords were, and then like things about audiobooks. I've never listened to an audiobook, but I am going to get into the Top 5 Wednesdays as soon as I feel I have something I can really contribute towards the topics. Are there any questions you would like to add? Your absolute favourite book that you would rate 10 stars on Goodreads if it was possible? Thank you very much again to Sasha for tagging me. I am going to be tagging Katie from Books and Things and also Lauren from Lauren and the Books. So enjoy guys, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and have a fantastic day further. Ciao!